everybody, it's Dan, your host here at Dan's Reviews, and today we're going to be doing another Walking Dead action figure review. This is going to be for the Flashback Michonne action figure made by McFarlane Toys. Now, this is a really awesome figure. I want to definitely point that out right now. Now, the reason why I'm doing this review is just because I've heard a couple comments, people saying, could you do more reviews on some of your favorite figures from your collection? And this is definitely one of them. This Michonne flashback figure is amazing. It's actually so amazing that I even got myself this inboxed version right here. So really cool stuff. And I really am really excited to talk about this figure because I absolutely love this Michonne figure. So, if you have this figure, you guys are probably going to say, oh yeah, this figure's amazing. And it is, dude. This looks so much like Denai Guerrera, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. It looks so much like her. I can't even explain. But first we'll go over this fish tank here, which is really cool. Let's take out this zombie head. But, okay, so the fish tank is basically you have a little blood splatter right here, and you have like just this kind of like dirt or like mold or something. And that's where the heads go. Of course, this is the governor's fish tank, one of the governor's fish tanks. And then you can put your little, zombie head right in here. So that's pretty cool. Now taking a look at this Michonne, oh man, look at that face, man. We'll take off the cloak in a second, but I mean seriously, that is just amazing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So she comes with a katana, which is really cool. We'll take that off here now. So here is the katana, which is really cool. These break easily though, so be careful if you do get one of these Michonnes, because the katanas can break. I've actually had my Series 7 Michonne katana break, so that's, yeah, that's something. But here's the cloak, which, the thing about this is that I heard in the Series 3 original version, it was actually a little bit more like it felt like sandpaper, some people were saying. So I don't know what that's about, but this is like really soft and it's pretty nice. So of course this is her from her first appearance, or you can have her, just like this, which is, like the, when she first appeared, in the show right here, and then that's the season 3, without the cloak. So, really cool stuff. So, now let's go ahead and take a look at this Michonne without the cloak, and look at that face, man. That is just amazing. I'm really impressed. The only problem, I don't have any problems with this Michonne aside from this one thing right here. The lip is like way too dark. I know what they were trying to go for, which was like this. Denai Guerrera has like 2 different colored lips, and they tried to make it really dark, like her skin tone, but it just did not turn out. That's the only problem. But the rest of the figure is amazing. Even the little Michonne, necklace, and you can see she has this pink shirt, which she was wearing a lot in season 3. She has the jacket and then the blue pants, which her pants I remember being darker. Maybe that's just me, but I remember them being darker. And then you have the foot right here with the boots, which is really cool. I really like the style. I like it. And I gotta say, this figure really impresses me. It's the only thing is, of course, it doesn't have the updated articulation that McFarlane Toys does with, that you can do the splits. This is the kind of like the earlier articulation, but this is a remake from the Series 3 version. I don't like, people are like, oh well, do you want to get the Series 3 because it's the original? Not really, because it's so similar to this one, and I just don't really care. The only difference would be, if I did get the Series 3, I'd probably just keep it in the box, because that's the only difference really, is that it has a different box. So that's pretty cool, but really cool. And as you guys can see, I do have an inboxed right here, so that's cool. And I had to, because I just love the box. I think it's beautiful, and it's really cool. But this is just a really cool figure. I really enjoyed this figure a lot. So Of course, if you have this figure, of course you're going to love it because it's just so cool, you know? So let's go over the articulation, at least what it has. It, you know, you can turn the head, but don't mess up the hair, that's for sure. It has articulation here, which is not too useful, but you could, it helps with posing. Her arms go out quite a bit. And her elbow articulation is really good. And her wrist can move, so that's something as well. And of course, it can't do the splits, but it can kind of do that, which is kind of weird. But then it can bend the knee. Pretty good. Not bad. Let's try out this one. Yeah, it doesn't bend back too well, but really that's not a big problem at all. And then the boots can move a little bit, as well as, you know, the knee. So that's just really cool. So in terms of this Michonne figure, really, really cool. In terms of this figure, to score it, I'm going to give this figure a 10 out of 10. I think they did a great job. The lip is a little too dark, but really you can't get too upset because this is an awesome figure, and I really, really enjoy it. So make sure to write your comments below, and of course, this is one of my favorite figures in my collection. Maybe it's not my actual favorite, but it's one of them because I love having a Michonne on my shelf just to look at. It's awesome. So alright guys, definitely if you didn't get a chance to pick up this Flashback Michonne, pick this up because the Series 3 is kind of expensive and I don't feel like spending that much money on a Series 3 Michonne where I already have the Flashback one. So, alright guys, I will see you guys really soon.